Hey guys, we're at this job. Basically, she has an outlet and outside, and it feeds her irrigation timer box, and she's got it plugged into this outlet by her outside patio door. It doesn't have an in-use cover. It has just one of those other ones, and what it's doing is every now and again something is tripping that outlet. She has the other outlet that feeds that one inside her bedroom, and it's on a GFCI. So basically, every now and again, the sprinklers trip, and the GFCI in her room trips. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean up all the wires on her sprinkler system because they're really sloppy, and clean them up and tie them up underneath. And then we're going to put an in-use cover on the outside outlet so no moisture gets in that anymore. And then we're going to change her GFCI. That way we cover the whole enchilada and see how that goes. And then she's got another outlet in the backyard that she tried putting some Christmas lights on, and it's not working. And her doorbell is giving her problems. So before I even touch the doorbell, what I want to do is resolve her electrical issues, because that doorbell might be part of the part of the electrical issue that she's having outside might be causing the doorbell to get a little wonky. She gets these notices on her app that the wiring is not stable or something like that. So we're going to fix her electrical issues first, and then we'll look into her doorbell. Meanwhile, I'm going to find an in-use box somewhere in here, and we'll put that on as well. Okay guys, here's your sprinkler wires, and he's cleaning them all up, putting some wire nuts and some tape. He's going to tuck them all underneath. But if you follow that extension, it goes to this, which comes down to here, right there. You know, that could be getting water in it and turning off the GFCI because their outlet's over here. There's the outlet, and it needs an in-use cover because water could be, when she's sprinkling these plants or something, water could be getting in there, so causing her GFCI. That's going to a GFCI in that room over there. So we're going to change the GFCI, and we're going, because it could be weak as well. Cleaning this up, put some tape on that outlet right here for now until, they make some sort of a box you can put that into, but I don't have one. And we're just here to repair and get it back up and running. So we're going to do that, and then we'll go finally in there and look at her other doorbell issue later. Okay, we're replacing this outlet as well as putting a new box with a weather resistant outlet, and then we'll change the GFCI.
That's being protected.
Yeah, in the other room. That's being protecting that. Okay guys, he's got his weather resistant outlet in, and he's going to put his in-use cover, and then we'll go do the GFCI, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, let's see. He's got his box all together, nice and tight, his weatherproof outlet in there. Everything is looking good, so alright. Okay guys, he's going to change out that GFCI. As you can see, this is going to protect the sprinkler outlet out there, and it's grounded. So he's just going to put on a new one just in case this is weak, because they'd rather spend a couple bucks on a new GFCI rather than us do all this work and then all of a sudden the GFCI keeps tripping because it was weak. They'd rather avoid a service call and just replace that while we're here. So that's what we do. Alright guys, he taped it and getting it back in. We'll throw the power back on, and then we'll trip it here and make sure that it trips outside as well. Alright, everything is, we tested it, it tripped out over there. Then we reset, did it again, we're all good, everything's working good. Okay guys, they have an outlet on the side of the house. It looks like it was put for Christmas lights. It's coming like under the eave, way up high on the other side. And you can tell it's coming from the attic. It's not working, it's dead. So we were just checking all the breakers and make sure all the breakers are solid and there's no issue before going into the attic and looking for that wire. But we may not do it today because this management company likes to have notice before we go running up their bill. So we'll probably just let them know that we took care of everything, other than that one outlet. Would they like us to make an appointment and come out and do that? So we're going to look a little bit more into it though. Okay guys, we found the problem. This is on a switch inside the house. Nobody knew about it. So we're going to change it to a weather resistant GFCI, and we're going to put just the regular plate on. The owner does not want that same box that I put in on the outside on the back patio. She just absolutely says she don't want it. So this is up underneath the eave. So we're gonna just put her old one back on if I don't have a new one. So that's what we're gonna do. It's not like it's gonna big liability issues. It's so high underneath the eave that, you know, weather's not gonna get to it. Okay guys, Vinny's got all that done. It's all working, and he's got a GFCI weather resistant. The other one is done in the back, and we put a new GFCI in her bedroom. And her last complaint was her doorbell wasn't working good with the Ring app. I checked the voltage on the transformer, and it says it's right at 17. It's right at 17 volts, and they want anywhere from 18 to 20 or something like that, but I don't think that's the issue if she's getting 17 volts. So basically we're done here. We just got another work order. Some lady sent a picture of a panel, a breaker panel that looks like a Push-O-Matic, and she says she can't get her kitchen lights on. So we're gonna run over there. So if you guys want to tag along, stay tuned, and we'll take you on the next service job. Okay guys, we're at the second job. Their kitchen lights aren't working, but before I start pushing all these things, like I always say, I don't want to try to fix nothing yet. So, you know, they all look like they're on, but they may not be on. So first thing we're going to do is, I didn't even go in the kitchen yet to look. They're just saying the kitchen lights are off. So we're going to take this screw out, take the panel off, and then we're going to test each one of these and see if one of them is not working before we even start. Okay guys, from one position they all looked on, but this one says off right here. So and it is off. So we're gonna try to reset that and then go see what's going on in the kitchen. I'm probably gonna go in the kitchen first and look at everything, and then come back and try to reset that and see if it's a bad breaker. Okay guys, this is the breaker for a kitchen. I was able to pull on it and reset it and push it again, but she does have a lot going on this one out breaker, so I'm gonna swap this one out. That way she has a fresh start, especially with the holidays and everything. Let's see if I can lock that in. Listen, let go. Okay, we're good. Okay, don't touch. Alright guys, we're going to switch this one out right here. So, that's the one that's giving her problems. So I'm going to take, I should have brought a pair of needle nose here. We got a pair of needle nose, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with the main, Vinny, because if I mess with the main, and we don't have a main breaker, pair of needle nose. It's this guy right here, right? Okay, so there we go. Now the other one's a straight slot, I think. Right here, guys, so it's a straight slot. This is all hot. I don't want to mess with, if you look, I just don't want to open up a can of worms. There's a main somewhere else. I think it might be on this side right here. But I know if I push this damn thing and it doesn't reset, I'm going to be in a bad position today. So, trying to get those from anywhere right now in our shipping. I don't have any mains, but these I have. But trying to get those from a wholesale house right now I don't know what's going on with Push-O-Matic, but they're having a hard time putting stuff out here in California. So we're just going to go ahead and see if we can do this. I want to save that screw right there just in case. And then sometimes I like to loosen the other side up, guys, because it keeps pressure from going. When you have it tight like that, it's hard to get that one in or out. So sometimes I will loosen this guy up to get a little jiggle here if for some reason it's too tight, if it is. See if I can get that booger out. Got it, guys. Okay, so now we'll I like to loosen these up a little bit so they go in straighter and not at an angle, but not to where they fall out. So okay, so this is our new one. Now see, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to loosen this side up so this will pull away and allow you to push this one in. But I'm going to try it without it first just to see. So let's see what we get. There we go. Let's try that. Now we're doing good. Now we're lined up. Okay, now don't strip these, guys. Don't go too hard. Just a little bit like that. That's all you need. Now we'll go ahead and get a straight slot right here. I should have looked to see how far open this is.
I loosened it a little.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Cool. Hold on for a minute. Now we'll take this guy right here. Put them in right there. Okay, I'll take this guy right here. Tighten it up. That's good. Now we'll try it out. Okay, I just heard everything go on in there, so we're done here, guys. We're just going to go ahead and bundle it up and call it done. Yeah, guys, done. These Push-O-Matics, if I push on that and then I can't get it to reset, trying to find this at Home Depot or any level right now, Push-O-Matics, they're having problems getting their stuff around, especially the mains. So with that being said, I just, you guys might call it out, but hey, everybody runs their business a little bit differently, and some will take a little bit of risk. I don't take a lot of risk. I take just a little bit of risk sometimes. But with that being said, we're going to button this up and be done with it, guys. Hey guys, we're on our way home. We're done with that kitchen breaker. She was real happy. She thought we were just going to set it and see if it tripped again, and then we'd have to come back out. They'd rather avoid another service call and just put the breaker in and hopefully be done with it. Every management company has their own little quirk, what they like. So anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. We're going to head home. Alicia's making some enchiladas. So that's going to be it for today. All right, guys, have a nice evening.